Hello everyone, I'm Greg Weaver. Welcome to The Audio Analyst. I'm just back from the 2023 Capital Audiofest, and I have a lot of remarkable information to share, including some things that are somewhat outside my normal range of coverage. I'll be bringing you a feature on the launch of Rich Pinto's Treehouse Audio Lab Phantom of Luxury loudspeaker. Using an Atelier Roulette field coil speaker, a Fostex T900A super tweeter, and a 15-inch acoustic elegance woofer, all in an open baffle design, driven by some very sexy tube electronics. I'll be bringing you room recordings of the official launch of the Borison X6 loudspeakers, as well as giving you a chance to hear the $550,000 Borison M6s bi-amplified by the AVIC M880 amplifiers and driven by the world premiere of the new AVIC SD880, their new flagship streamer DAC that Michael Borison calls a DAC without a DAC. The system was over $2 million. I'll also be featuring the two rooms that asked me to do my after-hours LP listening sessions, events that allow me to share some of the best-sounding pressings of some of my favorite records while revealing trivia and details behind the artists, the producers, the engineers, and the recording sessions themselves that may shine a new light on each of them. But today we'll hear from Valerio Cora, the new CEO, and Allan Haggar, the Vice President of the Revitalized Audio Research Corporation. Just hours after the show ended, I was able to get them to take a break and sit down with me to talk about the recent ownership changes and the plans Val has to not only keep Audio Research's doors open, but to allow for the growth of this time-honored, iconic American electronics manufacturer. Let's take a listen. Hey everybody. We are here. There's another Capital Audiofest 2023 in the books. It's been a long 4 days, gentlemen. I'm sure yours were longer than mine.
Beat.
We're all exhausted, so if we look like we're worn out, we are. But Val and Allan have been kind enough to agree to talk a little bit about what's going on with Audio Research because the story's been out for quite some time, and that's fine. But I want people to get an idea of what some of your plans are, Val, because what you told me when I first asked you about it was pretty exciting and pretty encouraging. Gentlemen, introduce yourselves and your positions with the company.
Okay.
Go ahead, Allan.
All right, I'm Allan Haggar. I'm VP of Sales, and I've been here for about a year. And so I'm handling both export sales with our distributors overseas as well as domestic dealers.
Cool.
So kind of doing everything.
Mr. Cora?
Thank you, Mr. Weaver. I am the CEO of Audio Research.
Excellent. Now, one of the things that was encouraging to me, because I first reached out to you when I heard some of the rumors, and when I made it clear I wasn't looking for a scoop or anything, I just wanted to talk with you about it. You were kind enough to tell me where you were thinking about heading. And we had a conversation at Pacific Audio Fest about some of the plans you had, and it really excited me. In essence, I want you to talk about some of the plans for new engineers. You're going to be doing product development, real product development now. You're bringing some obscure products back into the light, like the 750, which I got to hear it this weekend. It was pretty freaking cool. So do you want to take a swing at that and tell us what you want to do?
Absolutely. As I said to you, my primary goal was to get Audio Research back up and solidified. The entire company has been there. The core of the people that are there, building the products, fixing the product, servicing the product, answering the phones. Allan's been there. We've kept the entire core of the company. The next logical step is we need to develop new products. That takes engineers. That's been taken care of. We have hired new engineers. Products are being developed. Are they going to come out in 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Of course
no.
not.
This is Audio Research.
Yeah.
If the product's not the most phenomenal product we can possibly make,
why would you release it?
It's not going to come out. Is it going to take 5 years? No. In this coming year, I guarantee there's going to be products coming out.
Outstanding.
What they're going to be, that I'm not going to tell you. We're going to keep exactly. We're going to keep that a mystery. I'm not the type of person who's going to say we're going to do this, and then 2 years later, people are going to look at us and go, "Where is this?"
Yeah.
No, we're building products.
Perfectly
We're developing products. We're making the products. We're servicing the products that we're currently making. Everything is working. We're alive. Completely and totally. The staff is reinvigorated. Everybody's happy to be there. People that were retired have come back to work to say, let us help you save this company. We want this company. This is not a company. This is a family. This is 100% a family. Everybody loves each other. Everybody supports one another.
Exciting news, buddy. Now, as far as things like access to parts and things, COVID hit and we had some real supply chain issues. I suspect for the most part those are worked out, but what we did see was elevated prices for the most part with certain metals and access to parts and things. What's the tube supply like? Are we looking at any issues there that are going to affect the company at all?
No, because the first thing I did when I walked in the door, I said, go buy tubes. Go get as many tubes as you can get them, and we're getting a healthy supply each and every month.
Good.
And we're building up our tube supply.
Outstanding.
So that there is no issue with tubes. There's a set of tubes. If you need a set of tubes right now for whatever product you have, we have them in stock.
Excellent.
We can say that now. That was step number one that I said to the guys. I said, go get what we need. Go get the stock. I don't want to hear that we have to wait 6 weeks for this chassis and 2 months for that and whatever. Go out there, get what we need. The capital's there. Let's solidify the company. Let's get you guys down to building what you have to build without the stress on your head, without dealers having to worry about 6 months to grab a product. We've hired 2 new technicians, so we're bringing down the service time. We're going to bring it down as much as we possibly can to reasonable amounts. But even now, the turnaround time, the rumor out there is 6 months. It's never been 6 months. That's just the rumor mill being the rumor mill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and haters are going to hate, so they're going to take their shots.
Exactly. So, but even that, we're bringing that all back down. We're bringing the technicians back that were already at the company. They know the product. They're that happy to come back because they see the life being bred back into this fantastic brand.
Wonderful brand, iconic brand. Now, you're saying everybody's lifted, everybody's really excited to get back to work. And that's usually when the best things happen, when everybody is not only just proud of what they do, but excited that there's a new vitality into the movement and the direction they're going.
Greg, I got to tell you, I got to thank the entire industry because this has to be said. I've had so many other people in the industry reach out to me from other companies and say, you need an engineer, you need a ghost engineer, you need us to help you. Let us know what you need. We will help you. It's not just me that wanted to save audio research. It was the entire industry jumped behind the product once they saw that we were serious about bringing it back. So finding the engineers wasn't anywhere near as difficult as I had even envisioned. But even when I came in, that's why I told you at Pacific, I already had a couple of engineers that were ready to come. Yeah. And they're already working on products. I will tell you, we are pretty much working on 6 different products simultaneously at this point. Okay?
Outstanding.
Now, again, I don't know if they're going to come out.
Well, yeah.
They're definitely not coming out there. Chance of anything coming out this year is slim.
Pretty damn slim. It's November, buddy.
Exactly. It's slim, okay? But January next year, February, stuff is coming. There's no question about it.
It's really exciting, dude. I told you back then, and I'm going to say it again now, that this is an iconic, nearly 40-year-old American institution. And the fact that somebody has not only the business experience, but the financial wherewithal to pull this off and to reinvigorate a company that could have slipped completely away, which to me, it's just not right. We lose too many things these days. I'm really grateful for what you're doing, buddy. I believe in what you're doing. You had me so excited when we were talking before. That's why I wanted people to hear what you had to say about it. Allan, is there anything you want to add to this as far as?
Yeah, after 53 years, I was proud to join it. And I didn't want to see it slip away either. Nobody did. And I was really surprised to see that even during the spring when it was really questionable what was going to happen, you didn't see dealers.
In April, the rumors were insane.
The rumors flew. Well, our entry level, as Dave Gordon likes to say, is used audio research. And our used market is really vibrant. The gear holds its value very strongly. And the first indication the bottom is falling out is that the used market will flourish in supply and the prices drop. Not just because the dealers flush it out, but because the owners, the clients, begin to go, I got to get this out of here before everybody
I
else
lose
does.
everything, yeah.
That didn't happen.
Yeah.
You know, we watch the internet, obviously, for the protection of our buyers to make sure everything's up and up. We didn't see a massive increase in the number of pieces. The asking prices didn't go down. We didn't lose a single dealer. Nobody vacated the line and said, we're out of here. Everybody stood back and said, we need to wait and see how this flushes out. But we're going to keep our displays. We're going to be steadfast. Most of our dealers in this country have been with the brand for 20 years.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we have people who've been in the factory for 20, 30, 35 years. We don't have a whole lot of 2 and 3 year dealers. We have 10 and 20 and 30 year dealers.
Yeah.
Distributors the same.
Now,
you can imagine gray market would be all over the place.
You would think.
Not a bit.
How's the international deal? The international distribution looking right now? Is it still pretty solid?
Yes. Nobody's moved. People are in stock, ready to deliver, and we're in good position. Surprisingly.
This is great news, guys.
Yeah.
I'm really look. I think personally, I've never been an all-in tube guy, but there's no chance Audio Research should not. I mean, it's an American institution in this business. I mean, as far as it's an iconic company, and it's so exciting to me that a cat like you that has, you know, you made it clear that this was a passion for you. This wasn't just a, you know, I'm buying a company. This was like, I want to do this. I'm going to be part of this. We're going to make this happen. I don't know, buddy. Thanks for your time, Val. I appreciate it.
Thank you very
and
much.
Alan, it was great
Thanks,
meeting you.
Craig.
Thanks for your time today.
Thank you as well, Craig.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be back sometime soon to talk more. Again, my sincere thanks to Val and Alan for making the time after such a long and growing event to share this information with us. I can add that Val has invited me to Minnesota for a factory tour and to see firsthand the ongoing progress at the Audio Research Corporation facility there. Now, by the way, when this episode first drops, I will be in Vienna, Austria, where I was invited to cover the world premiere of Kalista's new flagship DAC, the Dreamplay Mantax. Kalista is owned by Metronome Technology of France, and the Dreamplay Mantax is the brainchild of their owner and designer, Jean-Marie Clozel. Built entirely in France, including the housings and handmade electronics, it leverages everything they've learned over the last 3 decades to enable them to build a state-of-the-art digital to analog converter, utilizing both the exceptional AKM AK4499EX for PCM playback up to 32 bits and 384 kilohertz, and the ESS ES9039M Pro for native DSD playback up to quad DSD or DSD 512. Some of you may recall that the WIM Pro Plus from episode 147 leverages the one-step down AKM AK4493 SEQ. But I cannot wait to meet Jean-Marie and to hear his newest creation. As always, thanks for taking the time to drop by today. Further information on supporting the channel may be found in today's description section or at my website, theaudioanalyst.com. Please stay safe and keep the music playing. Till next time, cheers.